what's going on YouTube? Boy 300 Pounder, aka Drew, coming at you with that video follow-up from the antique shop. For you guys that were interested, so antique stores, you never know what you're gonna find, and I didn't know I was gonna find all this stuff. So it's one category, so it is what it is. But that receipt that I showed you in the last video for $3.50, pretty much for the Hitler used knife, the Japanese flag, and these other items, I think it's a pretty good deal because these other items were average like $12 a piece, and they are original. I ran the album numbers. I checked the dates. I checked the condition. Not really any scratches on them, but super excited. I'm just gonna pretty much get into it. So I'm not really into this kind of stuff, but it was too good to be true. So now I am into this kind of stuff. But boom, we have the Beatles rock and roll music, SKBO 11537 album from, it's on here somewhere. From the inside. Found out where that smell was coming from. That was wafting in my car. That was one thing. 1970 something. Alright. Probably should have started off with this one because I forgot where the date was on this one. I'll have to put down in the comment or the description section of what the years are for all of these. But if you look up the album, I think this one's 1973. Okay, yeah. So Beatles rock and roll music album contains, well, I'm not going to read all that stuff, but that's just one. So you kind of see it's got that foily cover on it. The albums or the vinyls themselves, no scratches on them, so it's like they almost weren't played, but some guy did write his name in the bottom here, but that's okay because one, I get it. Collectors want them sealed, but they're probably not going to be sealed. That's how it is. Anyway, move on to the next one. Well, Meet the Beatles' first album by England's Phenomenal Combo by Capitol Records. Album serial is T2047. So it looks like this person ended up buying it for $3 at the time. This one, hang on, okay, here we go. Forgot where the date is on this one too. So some of them were easier and some weren't. But anyway, so that's this one too. Not really gonna go into a whole lot of detail about them, but that's okay. Boom, next one. Probably the most kooky looking one. is we have the Magical Mystery Tour, the Fool on the Hill flying, flying 8 Blue Jay Way. Okay. That's just okay. Includes 24-page full color picture book, which it still has. And this one printed 1967. So again, $12 a piece. You saw the receipt, $100 or $350 for the albums, the flag, and the knife. So maybe is this, okay, that's the book. I'll show you the book too. But here's the end. Okay, so I guess the book was stapled in here at some point, but I'll show you the cover. This one doesn't have a paper sleeve for the actual vinyl, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But let's just go through the book and take a blast in the past, man. Oh wow! This is the first time I've ever seen anything like that. But that, Mr. Ringo, looks like a Halloween costume for this year. And then, okay, so looks like old George has got a Rickenbacker, black and white, pretty good bass guitar. Wow, he's got a mustache on his lip right there. Magical Mystery Tour. Bear with me. We're gonna go through this together and just enjoy the pictures from 1967. And I'm not really a perfectionist, so when it comes to like original, I want it original. So if someone scribbled all over it, darn, but still, you know. Ringo's got orange pants and green shoes. George has got some sort of moccasins. John has got something, and Paul is wearing some sort of weird goofy shoes or something. Man, they really know how to wear shoes like that, huh? It was probably, yeah, Sergeant Pepper, or no, Sergeant Benetti. Okay, it's probably that guy in the uniform. Oh, there he is. He's wearing that goofy, like, costume with a hat. And I guess they're scooping a large, big thing of spaghetti with a shovel or something. Oh, and then he's wearing a trophy as a hat. So, cool there. Thank you, C. Kapak, or Kopak, for writing your name all over it. Second album, so we have the first and the second. Album serial is ST2080. Okay. Alright, so this one, more scribbles on it, like all over it, but that's okay. Whoever this was, originally they loved Andy, then they scribbled it out for Jeff, so Jeff is the person. Let's go ahead and put this one in the sleeve. That's not a sleeve, that's just a piece of paper. Yeah, man. So not really any scratches on this one either, except in the center on that sticker. So it's fine. Album serial for this one is LP 1062. And we just got a couple more to go through. So write down in the comment section which one was your favorite album of the video. Do you think I got a score? $12 a piece, pretty much 155 according to the receipt. 155 for all of them. Because I couldn't just let it be. It was too good to be true. Or too good to just let them sit there. But the album serial for this one is probably somewhere. Nope. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. The original paper sleeve. Okay, let it be AR 34001 is the album, or JS 17501. I think I got the date from this one just by putting in the album number, but let it be. Couldn't do it. Alright, so next, so we got 3 more in the Beatles section, and then I have 4 more that are not Beatles. So the most controversial cover of the Beatles albums is the Yesterday and Today. So apparently, I didn't know, but apparently this album had the squad here in like doctor's outfits, but they had like decapitated babies or some weird shit there. But apparently I was talking to one of the people at the antique store, and he was telling me, oh yeah, so what they used to do, because it's so controversial, they just printed a new cover and they pasted it over what was already out there. And this one, you kind of see on the edge here that this looks like a cover over or something. I'm not gonna pick it apart, but if that original cover is underneath this one, I think they're going for like 3,000. So I don't know, but I don't think so. It's really kind of hard telling at this point. But anyway, so this one, album serial ST2553. The date was found out for the serial number. Alright. And then just cause gotta get just the Ringo solo. This one is 1973. Boom. Look at that. So this one is the Ringo Duit on Monday. Do It on Monday. Do It on Monday. Album serial looks like it's SWAL 341. And 1973. Boom. And I know no one really went out of the way for the Ringo specific ones. Alright, so this is the last Beatles related one. The Russian Paul McCartney Back to the USSR original. So you can buy the reprint on Amazon for like 25 bucks. But this one, 1988 was the print, and everything on there is in Russian, so I can't read it. But this is the Choba B CCP Russian album, so I think this one's like $85 or something. So that's it for the Beatles stuff. Now we're gonna go into the Stones. Got some Rolling Stones here. The dude right here looking a little mad. They probably gets his haircut. Alright, big hits, High Tide and Green Grass, the Rolling Stones. Album serial is NPS 1. So this one has some tape on it. So break that tape so I can open it up. Boom, got some awesome art in here. Don't know why they taped it closed. Big nose dude, and this is the angry guy with his dumb haircut. Alright. So, this one. The original paper sleeve. Album serial is ZAL 7167. So boom. So I had to get the Angry Stones. Next we got the Black and Blue Stone album with Big Nose here, right in the front. And then another guy with the big nose. Internal art. Let's see. Rolling Stones, 1976. Album serial is STRS 763567. So 1976 Black and Blue Stone album. Alright, the last of the Stones, Love You Live. This one 1977. The art in there. Original paper sleeve. Serial number is STRS 773937SP on that one. And then the one back here, original paper sleeve as well. 1977 STRS 773940 SP. Alright, so that's it for the Stones, and I got one more that I'm really excited about. So this one by itself is pretty expensive, but we got Led Zeppelin 2. Serial number is SD8236. And 1969 original. And then we have the original paper sleeve and the A Atlantic Led Zeppelin album. So yeah. Boom. So that's it for my albums. So again, like $12 a piece, except for that Paul McCartney USSR one was like 20. But all the other ones were about $12 a piece. Couldn't let them go because, you know, too good. They're just kind of like not. And yeah, one of those albums pretty much paid for everything that I just bought today. Because all the original albums, they don't have any scratches on them. Ain't no one here has a record player, so I can't really listen to them. But anyway, again, you never know what you're going to find at those antique stores. You could find a whole stack of original vinyl for $12 a piece, or you can find... I didn't buy this at an antique store, but you can find yourself a Gibson Les Paul Studio. Boom. Want to listen to me play? Okay. We'll just kind of jam out and see. Yeah. So again, I'm not sure if I posted a video of that. So I'm basically a drummer, not a guitar player, but so anyway, it probably doesn't sound right, but that's how the tuning's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like half a tone lower or whatever. But anyway, you never know what you're gonna find. So go out, take an adventure. If you see an antique store, don't just like, oh, antique, they just got some sort of weird kind of cup or something. Well, yeah, they probably got cups in there, but you know, albums are in there too. So anyway, tomorrow I'm thinking about taking a trip back up into the Superstition Mountains and look for gold. But not really, because if you look for gold, you're not going to enjoy the outdoors. So it's supposed to be very haunted. So if you want me to go into the Superstition Mountains, you can comment below, but I'm going to go anyway. So anyway, it's your boy, 300 Pounder, aka Drew. Check out those antique stores. The truth's out there. The albums are out there. The deals are out there. You never know what you're going to find. And then when I come back, so I'm still in Arizona, but when I come back to, when I go back home, I have 5 firearms that I'm going to do a review on. 2 of them came off of the live auctioneer site. One of them is a model 1917 Remington. The other one is a Waffenfabrik Offenburg model 1900 Mauser. And then 2 non-hand select Carcano model 1895 cab, and one hand select bore and overall condition model 1985 Carcano cab. I am watching a couple more on the auction, but I just keep buying them. But I'm going to do a overview video of those. Probably, it might be a little bit longer, but then I'm actually going to do a shooting video, and I'm going to break out the M1 Grand, because I didn't do a shooting video on that one. Probably not the Arisaka Type 38, because I don't have any ammo, and you can't just use regular, I think it's 7.7 millimeter ammo in it. You have to use like the Japanese specific ammo, or it just messes it up or something. And then I have a Spanish civilian something Mauser or whatever that I got super cheap that I'll probably end up shooting too. But anyway, it's going to be a shooting video and then a review video of all of those. Just so you know that deals are still out there. I'm really excited about the model 1917. It is sporterized though, which whatever, you can always buy another stock. I'm excited about that one. But anyway, Boy 300 Pounder, aka Drew, signing off here, and I'll see you at the antique store, or I'll see you down the road.